1 Second Away from History. This is an audio article written and produced by Pierre Anthony and narrated by me, Andrew. When we think of history, it is mostly from 10 years or so to 100 years or so. But have you thought of history just a second ago? Every second that passes is history, an unchangeable thing. Or is it? I wrote a hypothetical on time, or rather the perception of time, and how time travel as a thing can influence sciences. History refers to the study of past events, particularly in human affairs. It involves researching, analyzing, and interpreting information about past societies, cultures, and events to gain a deeper understanding of our world today. The study of history helps us to learn from the past, make informed decisions in the present, and plan. The saying, "history repeats itself," suggests that events of the past will occur again in the future in a similar manner. While it is true that many events in history have patterns and similarities, it is important to remember that every situation is unique and should be approached with a fresh perspective. By studying history, we can learn from past mistakes and successes to make better decisions in the present and shape a better future. But is this true? Do we learn from the past to prevent the same mistakes in the future? In the physical, yes, for example. If you burn your finger in an open fire, you quickly learn not to do that again. Does it mean it will not happen again? No, it will probably happen again, but not in the way in your history, but probably under other circumstances. Although history does repeat in similar patterns, we most certainly do not learn. Otherwise, there will be no wars or poverty. The idea of the one world order is in broad strokes a good idea, but it will never work because we do not learn from our mistakes, and there will never be a time of peace. Well, at least the way they think it should be. The concept of a one world order is a controversial and complex topic. It generally refers to the idea of a single global government or authority that would have control over all nations and people on Earth. Some proponents of this concept believe that it would promote peace, equality, and prosperity for all, while others view it as a threat to individual freedoms and national sovereignty. However, it is important to note that there is no consensus on what a one world order would look like or how it would be implemented. When one thinks of history being 1 second away, we suddenly realize how much time we waste with ordinary things, like television, video games, and other things that suddenly seem a big waste of time. However, the argument is that we should not just be about work, we should have leisure time, time to relax and rest. Humans need to rest for their bodies and minds to recover from the demands of daily life. Resting allows the body to repair and regenerate tissues, as well as replenish energy stores. Additionally, rest is crucial for mental health, as it allows the brain to process and consolidate information, which is essential for learning and memory. Without adequate rest, both physical and mental health can suffer, leading to a range of negative effects on overall well-being. So, it is important to find a balance between work and rest to maintain a healthy lifestyle. But is watching some television not just another form of work, or at least a form of not resting? There are conflicting views. The one says that although the brain is receiving images and sound while watching television, it is not processing, so it is a form of resting. The other camp thinks that the brain is active, thus not resting at all. To waste time means to use it in a way that does not produce any benefit or value. This can include engaging in activities that do not contribute to personal or professional growth, procrastinating, or simply not using time effectively. Time is a valuable and finite resource, and wasting it can lead to missed opportunities, unfulfilled potential, and regret. It is important to use time wisely and purposefully to achieve one's goals and aspirations. Once you have wasted that time, it is history, pre-verbally and physically. The philosophy of wasting time is a fascinating topic that has been explored by many thinkers throughout history. Some argue that wasting time is essential for creativity and innovation, as it allows the mind to wander and explore new ideas. Others believe that time is too precious to waste, and that every moment should be spent doing something productive. The outcome? Well, it seems that one should not waste any time, and be active, even proactive, but not to the point that one does not get enough rest, or better put, sleep. Time is precious, and one should utilize it in the best possible way. Once time is history, it is lost forever. So, the million-dollar question is, will people be more active? The answer is no, because we do not learn from history. Not trying to sound philosophical, history is a second away, but so is the future, 1 second away. Every second, two things happen. It becomes history, and we move into the future, but with one distinction. History is known, but the future is unknown, and as history can help shape the future cannot shape history. The now is then within 1 second, and what we do in the now is important. Besides what we do, work or rest, the important thing is to love God with all our might and strength, and love our neighbor as we love ourselves. In that, although not guaranteed, we have a positive history and hope for the future.